I have read your comments about this show, and it seems like all of you are interested in the other couples too. I'm gonna do a little quick summary on each one of them, and then we're gonna cover the last 2 episodes. I'll also put timestamps on the video in case you want to listen to a specific couple. As always, before we keep going, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, let me know your thoughts on the couples, and let's talk about Forbidden Love. First off, we are going to start with Ashley and Mohammed. In the last episode, we had seen Mohammed have a conversation with Ashley's sisters, and we saw how horrible it went. Now it's the next morning, and they're at the hotel room, and Ashley is trying to convince Mohammed to go to a farm because every time that she comes over, her and her sisters always try to get all the kids together.
We're gonna go to the farm.
No, I don't want to go!
You're coming.
You can see Mohammed like looking to the side like, oh my God, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me to go. Please don't ask me to go.
I'll do it for Rose. But at the same time, I'm not gonna put up Jennifer with her.
And as they're walking out of the hotel room, Ashley is not wearing her abaya, okay? Ashley doesn't wear traditional Islamic attire on a daily. She only wears it sometimes.
What?
And one of the other reasons why she does not want to wear it today is because it's hot and because of the reaction that her family had the night before. So they're walking out, and Mohammed is asking her why her shoulders are not covered. She tells him that, you know, she doesn't want to wear an abaya for the reasons that I told you guys. And then Mohammed's like, but you have to wear it. You have to wear it. Ashley asks him if he's gonna wear his stove.
Figure like, we're going to like see animals. There's a lot of in the like, you know, on the ground.
She doesn't want to be dragging her clothes through a bunch of poop. You're just a hypocrite. In the last episode too, you were judging her for the type of clothing she wears when she tells us herself that you don't follow your religion to a T, and that you also break some of the promises when it comes to your clothes.
I will curse their ass. In my culture, women have to respect men, and I'm not afraid to tell Jennifer that enough is enough.
He doesn't even want to see her. But once they get there, Jennifer just assures us that she still sucks because she doesn't even talk to him. She doesn't say hi to Ashley or her kid or Mohammed. And I think once you start involving the kids into family conflicts like this, that's when you're crossing the line.
Okay.
No, I'm miserable. Are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't even say bye to anyone. Like, I don't know if it was part of the editing or if it actually happened, but they don't say bye to anyone. And Mohammed realizes that they're leaving, so he wants to have a conversation with Jennifer before they leave. Once they step aside, Mohammed tells Jennifer, you know, yesterday was very difficult. It seems like all of you guys were attacking me, and it seems like you guys don't like me. And Jennifer's like, no, the problem was that you kept saying things like, oh, my wife has to listen to me. My wife has to obey me.
Because you kept saying, like, my wife has to listen to me. My wife has to obey me.
Jennifer, he has said that probably twice throughout this whole scene. The moment that he got there, you guys were already incredibly hostile. How are you expecting him to react? You don't even want to apologize for calling him what you called him, but because he said your sister needs to obey me, that's the main problem. That's the part that you can't let go of.
It wasn't who you are as a person or your culture or your religion.
And Mohammed says that him saying my wife has to obey me is part of his religion. So she's speaking on his religion. And Jennifer says that no, that is not the way it works because
certain things, like, you can pick and choose.
Now, that's a question that I want to pose to you guys. Are you allowed to pick and choose what you believe in when it comes to that religion? As I've said it in the past, I'm not a religious person. So honestly, like, I don't pick and choose because I'm not in the position to do so. I just do what I think is right for me to do and the way that I would want other people to treat me. And that's just how I go throughout my life.
You still have something like hidden in your chest, like you want to say something.
And you still haven't said it, like the terrorists were. And Jennifer tells him that That is not true. Again, she did not say that word. She feels that he's trying to put it on her that she said something when she didn't. So she's like, no, I'm not going to apologize for something that I did not say. Now, we already went over that. I think Jennifer did say the word terrorist.
I don't care what you've been told, and if we're just going to keep talking about it, then I'm done with this conversation.
She's gonna die on the hill that she did not say that word, and there's nothing that we can do to fix that. And Mohammed is like, you know what, my religion is based on the fact that we have to forgive and forget that the day of judgment, I'm going to be rewarded for what I did. So he tells her, you know what? I forgive you. Even if you did or you didn't, I forgive you. And we move on. We're leaving it in the past.
I do too.
Yeah, just
I want to leave.
Forget everything. What
the past in the past.
Past in the past, and we move on.
Move forward.
This went better than I thought it was going to go. So I'm very proud of Mohammed in this case, because I still think that Jennifer is not taking accountability for her actions, and that's the least that you could do. And then in his confessional with Ashley, he said,
I don't need to talk to her again. She's not one of my family. That's it. I cut her off.
Which is not what you said when you told her that you forgive her. This is where I have a problem with Mohammed at times. It's because he says something and then he does something different. Like, he's always contradicting himself. And it's so annoying. Like, you said you're gonna forgive her and forget about this, and now you're saying that you're cutting her out of your life. Like, at least say the truth and then stand on business. Didn't you also make a promise to Allah that you weren't going to associate with this person, but now you're breaking that promise?
I'm really proud of how he handled himself in Missouri. It showed me that he does care about this marriage and that he wants to put in the effort.
Now it's her turn to try to amend her relationship with Abdul. And that is actually where they are heading right now, because she has to amend this relationship since, remember, this is a promise they made to each other.
He's told Mohammed multiple times that he should not be married to me.
That she's not a good wife, she's not a good Muslim, she doesn't love Mohammed, she is fake, she's controlling, she's too outspoken. He has many opinions about her. And on their way there, Ashley was under the impression that Mohammed was actually gonna sit down with them and talk. You know, he was probably going to be like the mediator.
Like this, I'm not gonna be there.
I thought you were going to sit with us. You're not going to sit with us?
This situation has even gotten physical, not to a point where Ashley and Abdul fight each other, but Ashley has thrown things and broken things from Abdul because he locked her out of the house. They arrive at the restaurant, they sit down, Abdul arrives, and Mohammed is like, okay, peace out, fix this shit, I'm out of here. So he leaves, and then now it's up to these two to figure this out. Ashley finally breaks the silence and she's like, hey,
Me and you not having a good relationship, it does have a negative effect on my marriage.
I feel like you don't like me. I feel like you want Mohammed to divorce me. I feel like you wish that he would have never married me. And he's like,
You know why I'm mad at you? It's a lot of things. Did you remember? You called the police and you break the window.
and she's like, yeah, but why did I do that? She says that she did that because he didn't allow her to go inside her home. She told him, let me in or I'm going to call the police. And he said, F you and the police. So she broke the window, she broke his PlayStation, and she called the police. Abdul says that that's not the only thing that Ashley has done in the past. According to him, she has broken many TVs, and that when she gets upset, she throws things and she breaks stuff. Now,
Ask me how many TVs she broke. Ask me.
How many?
Guess. Tell me. Guess.
2.
Yeah, I wish to.
I was like, you just told him to ask you. I thought you were going to answer a question. And then they're trying to guess, and he goes, well, guess a high number, please. So they say 12, and he's like, yeah, 12 TVs.
Are you sure about that?
I do feel like Abdul is exaggerating as to how many TVs she broke. I do think that maybe she broke 1 TV and a PlayStation, but 12? Come on, there's a lot of exaggeration in that statement.
She's a fake Muslim. I don't want to actually speak to her. She's crazy.
What upsets me too about this man is that he never misses an opportunity to call Ashley a fake Muslim and to call her crazy. He never does. This woman wouldn't be here if she wasn't trying to accept the religion that your brother follows. She is trying her best to be part of your religion, and you are not making it easy. You're making it very hard. In her confessional, the producers ask Ashley, is it true that you broke more than 12 TVs.
What the I've never broken a TV. He just lies about random.
All I done is broken his PlayStation. When he told me that I was a fake Muslim, I threw it on the floor. When she's having a conversation with Abdul, Abdul keeps throwing it in her face that she broke TVs, PlayStations.
Any problem if you break stuff? The TV, PlayStation, you guys TV.
And at no time do I hear Ashley say something like, no, I didn't break the TV. I only did the PlayStation. Now, earlier, she did say that she understands that what she did was not okay. And she apologizes for that. Like, she understands that her reaction was not mindful, not demure, not cutesy. Abdul is taking zero accountability. All he's done this entire conversation is just throw things at Ashley over and over again instead of trying to fix the real issue. When they continue this conversation, Abdul brings up one of the things that annoys him the most about this situation, and that is that Ashley picks and chooses what part of the Islamic religion she's going to follow.
You're like wearing hijab. I wish I want to see Rosie and you cover your body.
I have seen multiple people that are Muslim that don't wear a hijab. I'm not a Muslim. I can't tell you guys if it's right of you to not wear a hijab or do wear a hijab, but I have seen Muslim people not wear one at times. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. If anyone is knowledgeable on that, I would appreciate your thoughts down in the comments.
I do feel like there needs to be empathy towards me. I don't think he understands how difficult it is
for someone that has grown up following a specific religion to all of a sudden wake up and realize that maybe your religion was not right, or maybe what you grew up believing was fake, or it was just pure lies. I'm not saying her religion was pure lies. I'm just saying that that's what she is realizing. And I think it's a really good point, because yes, you have grown up your entire life believing something, and now that you are opening your eyes to different religions, you start realizing that many people believe in so many other things, and that there's so many other religions out there that you had no idea existed. Abdul also tells her,
if you like to read and you like to read about Muslim religion, read, pray. If you pray.
I feel like Abdul does need to give Ashley a little bit more compassion and just more understanding in regards to her converting. I think she's doing a pretty good job. At least that's my opinion.
I realized I shouldn't say you fake Muslim, and I really thought about this.
Finally does it. He apologizes for calling her a fake Muslim. Ashley was super happy because she didn't even think he was going to apologize over anything that he said. So that is a step in the right direction. But these two, well, actually, this entire family has so much work to do, because even when Ashley converts to being a Muslim, the problems are not gone. I do feel, and I agree with Ashley, that the problems are only gonna get worse in regards to her family, because I'm pretty sure that Abdul and Mohammed are gonna be happy knowing that Ashley now, follows the religion. Her family is gonna think that she's doing it just because of Mohammed. But yeah, that's all we get for them. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that couple, and let's move on to the next one. Now we're moving on to Laurie and Eli. Eli is 32 and Orthodox Jewish, and then Laurie is 36 Catholic. This couple right here is one of the most chaotic couples of this season, and I think the main issue with this one is that Eli wants Laurie to convert to being an Orthodox Jewish no matter what. He also wants Laurie to convert right away. There's no waiting, there's no understanding. Laurie has to give up a lot of things, like the fact that she has to wear a wig a majority of the time because no one else other than her husband and, probably her kids are allowed to see her hair. I thought that was insane. And this girl has beautiful hair. Also, these two were addicts, and they actually met on their meetings. Now they're trying to reform their life. They're trying to become better people, trying to be good members of society. It is very important to know that Eli's family, specifically his mom, is so pushy when it comes to becoming a Jew. So pushy. And she is not kind about it. She is not understanding. She has zero compassion when it comes to Laurie's feelings. That really rubs me the wrong way, because you are introducing this person to a new religion. You could at least be kind and understanding. And Eli Don't even get me started with Eli. I cannot stand Eli, okay? And it's not because he's Jewish, it's because he's a freaking ass. Let's cover this couple and just keep in mind that we're covering the last 2 episodes. Laurie and Eli are getting ready to go to the gym.
Kind of gives me that high without getting high.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, instead of poisoning your body, you are helping your body, and you know, that's where they're going right now. Eli goes more into detail as to what happened when he was a teenager and how he was a menace to society. He was doing anything that you can think of that was bad.
Got covered in tattoos. I started using weed, graduated to heavier stuff later down the line.
His dad sent him to a Jewish school to see if that would change him, and that did not change him. He just got worse. He had FOMO because he wanted to live the life that he was seeing everyone live. He definitely did take it to the extreme side. It wasn't until one night
Collapsed on the side of the road from alcohol poisoning and like a slight OD from taking prescription medication.
and after that, he decided that he was gonna turn around to Judaism. So he started turning his life around. Back in the room, Eli's like, hey, Laurie, I got you a gift. Because of all the hard work that you've been putting into converting, I got you something.
So I got you a nice little Star of David.
Thank you.
You know?
He's just like, you know, this is for all the hard work that you've done. I really appreciate you. And he talks about how wearing a Star of David is so significant to the Jewish community. He's like, I'm a proud Orthodox Jew. The Star of David tattoo, I think he said on his hand, and then he has one on his chest, and then he's wearing a Star of David necklace. So, you know, everything's great. Everything's great. He says that he understands all the work that she has put into becoming a Jew. And do you? Do you, Eli? Laurie does not want to wear this necklace. She feels like she hasn't received the blessing of being an Orthodox Jew. So she's just like, you know, why am I going to wear this when I still have so many struggles to go through that I haven't accomplished? And I totally agree with her.
Not worthy of wearing it yet. I have so many hurdles that I need to get over before I could be officially Jewish.
I don't like when people just wear certain symbols according to a religion just because. They're not meant to be accessories. Stuff like this has a religious connotation to it. So why are you gonna wear it just for fun? You're doing it to represent your beliefs. You're doing it to represent a certain religion. He pulls out a skirt that she's supposed to wear because they have moved into an Orthodox Jewish community. And because of that, they have to make sure that what they're doing inside and outside of their home aligns with the beliefs of the Orthodox Jewish community.
I can't wear just like shorts. It's weird. It's weird.
They're all going in the trash, those booty shorts.
So she has to wear a skirt on top of her leggings, and she has to wear a sweater on top of that.
It's kind of frustrating living in this new community.
She has been trying little by little to understand all of their beliefs and also adapt to their life. As they're walking out of their apartment, Eli realizes that Laurie is not wearing her necklace.
Hot out.
Where's your necklace, dude?
I took it off
Why'd you take it off?
because I'm not Jewish.
There's certain ways to respond and ask questions to your partner. Touching her the way that he did while asking her where her necklace is not one of them. I don't care what he has to say to justify his response to her not wearing the necklace. That's how it starts. Because he realizes that she's not wearing it. He's like, why are you not wearing the necklace? Why are you not wearing the necklace? And she tells him that she doesn't want to wear it yet because she's not Jewish yet.
That makes no sense, dude.
Why?
But you've been studying, you've been doing all the work, like you're going to become Jewish. And Laurie tells him, yes, but I'm not Jewish yet. I feel stupid wearing this. And he's like,
So I'm stupid for wearing the Star of David.
No, you're Jewish.
you are Jewish. Let's not forget that you were raised in the Orthodox Jewish community and you left because you were doing drugs and other things that were illegal. But right now, you are coming back to it. You have always been Jewish. Laurie hasn't. She has a valid point. What you could have done is ask her, why does she feel that way? You could have told her something along the lines of, I understand where you're coming from, but you can still wear the Star of David. Even though you haven't convert, you're doing the work and you're doing a great job. and you're showing that you appreciate our religion by doing that. But no, that's not what you did. Laurie tells Eli that she's not going to wear the Star of David until she goes to the mikvah. And this is how Eli responds.
So stupid, dude. Dumb.
When we tell someone that's effing dumb, we are more than likely calling them dumb for that specific second.
You just called me dumb.
I'm
You
not
called me
calling
stupid.
you dumb. I'm calling what you did was dumb.
You're just trying to play it safe and not say it out loud like we're planning to, because you don't want the heat that's gonna come from that. I find a lot of Eli's responses and reactions extremely alarming.
I'm grateful for it, but I'm just not going to wear it right now. That's all.
No one is telling you, no one at any moment said that she's not gonna ever wear it. She never said anything crazy. She just said, I'm not gonna wear it until the ikbah, but you can't take that.
But at the end of the day, it's about being proud to be Jewish.
Eli goes to explain that the reason why he acted like that is because he feels like she's embarrassed of being Jewish, which she says, no, I'm not embarrassed of being Jewish. I'm not embarrassed to wear the Star of David. I just feel like I'm embarrassing myself because I haven't completed the entire process. So that's why I don't want to wear it. But Eli does not understand that.
Maybe because I've got so much Jew hatred in my life that when somebody doesn't want to be proud to wear it,
that triggered him, because he's just like, oh, is that why she doesn't want to wear it? Is that why? Because of the hatred? Because of how everyone's gonna see her? Eli continues to be frustrated about the situation, and Laurie starts trying to explain to him, look at me, I'm wearing a skirt on top of my leggings. I'm wearing a sweater on top of my top. I am doing what you are asking me to do because I understand you. I understand your religion. It is 100 and something degrees out here, and I'm freaking hot. I'm sweating, but I'm still following the rules.
Because we're in a Jewish neighborhood, I respect everything that I'm doing.
What does Eli have to say to that? Eli says that their rabbi across the street,
the last thing I want to see is you walking with your ass and titties out.
her titties are not even out. Okay, so why are you bringing that up? She's doing what she can to police you and convert into your religion. So why are you bringing that up?
I can see your tattoos.
That's my arm, bro. What am I supposed to do?
Cover that up.
Okay.
He's supposed to be covering his arm. And that's all I see with a lot of you right here. The hypocrisy is so huge, because you are making this woman do everything you want her to do, but you can't wear a sleeve on your arm because you have tattoos on it.
Go get a sweater for me.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Here,
Could
you want
stop?
And she threw it at him. Why don't you put the sweater on? Put it on, right? If you have so many complaints about what she's doing, and of course, that makes him extremely frustrated because now her titties are out.
I'm not doing this. Put your sweater back on.
You. Jerk. Yeah.
Seriously, Eli. So now this is about her? Can you stop being like this? Can you stop acting like that? Why don't you stop acting like that? This situation only escalated because of you. You were so aggressive when you touched her neck. You were aggressive with the words that you were using. You were demeaning her. Now you want her to stop acting like that?
Imagine you buy your girl a new gift, everything, and then she puts it on and then takes it off. It just hurts.
And imagine that you receive a beautiful gift from your partner, and then your partner gets upset at you because you didn't wear it right away when you were trying to give them a reason why you didn't. And then you touch their neck aggressively, and then you shame them on the street for not being Jewish enough. Imagine, right?
Jerk.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking a walk.
So of course she makes her way back, and when she gets there, she's trying to tell him why she's upset and what happened, and he's like, I'm sorry. He's not even allowing her to talk.
All right.
You know?
All right, I'm sorry I
you
got
don't
upset
understand. I have to change my whole life.
And that is one of the reasons why I really don't like Eli. I can't stand him because he reminds me of those people that they'll do all these horrible things to you 1 second, and then they'll turn around and go, but I'm sorry. I just bought you a gift. Can you be grateful for the gift I got you? You can't just go around apologizing every single time that you do something horrible to your partner, because what you did was not okay. Like, you can't be acting like that. Eventually, Laurie's like, okay, fine. You know, she forgives him. They hug. She puts the sweater back on, and they go to the gym. And all of this for her to get out of the car and say,
I have the necklace with me. Can you put it on me?
Now you want it? After all that.
and she puts it on.
Almost Jewish,
Almost Jewish.
half Jewish.
Okay.
This is why they take advantage of you. Now I'm just saying, this is why. Laurie also says that she appreciates becoming a Jew, and she appreciates the religion because she's finally finding, you know, a family.
I've gained community. I've gained, I don't know, I've gained God in my life every day.
That is all we get for those two. Let me know you guys' thoughts on Eli and Laurie. I know that I will continue to cover these two because they're just a mess. And I mean, you guys love mess. Don't we all? And that is all for today. I know that this was just two couples, but I'll be covering the remaining ones on the next video, which should be up maybe tomorrow or the next day. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.